And it's like, I want to have a good relationship with my mother. She sucks.
It is Thursday evening, and we are talking about mental health, everyone. So I'm Dino the Genetic Marvel. Right beside me is Mr. Marco Torres of Upside Down Studios, and over at the end is Dan D.D. Smith, also known as
DDD. La la la.
I was gonna say anus face, but I think yours is meaner, Marco.
Dan DD Smith.
Fantastic. Playing
So-
it on his Facebook. Fantastic.
Now
Well,
it sounded like he had
that's-
his Stephen Hawking's voice on.
No, that's the only way I'm gonna be able to see if I've been missing when people comment.
Yeah, so have I. Like the comments, my comments don't pop up. That they've never popped up. Like if Upside Down Studios comments, I'll get it.
Yeah.
But like anything comments on my own personal page or anybody else's, I don't see. Like shout out to Lex Vegas. I guess he was watching the show last show, and he's told us all what's up and shit.
Yeah, Lex, my little brother, a friend of mine, Jen, another friend of mine.
Yeah, you won't get notice for any comments during the, like, I put up all the comments that come up, but if they comment afterward, you might not get noticed.
But they
Well,
won't.
no, this is during. Like our Monday shows in the morning, we'll get comments. Like the comments will come through. But any other show we do, or our movie shows, our Monday shows, we get comments.
Yeah.
But any other show after that, I don't see comments.
Weird. I don't know. Yeah. We are thinking of talking about Mandela effects because we touched on it yesterday as well. And so the new one, okay, so I said this one freaked me out, was that apparently like I was raised Jehovah's Witness, right? And we were always told to be clean shaven, right? Because if you're representing God's people, you should be clean, right? You should be viewed as clean. So clean shaven. That was the analogy, right? Now they've changed the rules and they're like, all right, beard's okay, but you know, the whole reason that we didn't have beards was because it was kind of, everyone had beards and it was kind of culty and nobody wanted to look that way. So we said no beards. And I'm like, when the fuck did that change? And because I walk it, like I normally if I go visit, I'll have a beard on and people immediately know that I'm like, I'm not one of you, don't fucking talk to me, just leave me alone, right? And now I walk in and there are people with beards and I'm like, get the fuck out of here, women wearing pants, and I'm like, how dare you?
I was waiting for you to say women wearing beards.
Well, there's and the bad thing is for anybody who doesn't know, and I was trying to explain to Dan before the show started, the name Mandela effect is coined from Nelson Mandela. People started noticing back then. A lot of us remember Nelson Mandela dying in the 80s in prison. Here, that never happened. Now he died. He got out of prison. He actually rose to the head of whatever again. And then he died in like the early 2000s, somewhere around there. Yeah. Now, again, people don't know what this is. It was a small thing. I talked about it a long time ago when they fired up CERN. They don't know why this is happening. So-called scientists, remember, trust the science. So-called scientists are saying that people are just remembering wrong, or they're mixing up movies. Or they're just it's like a mass forgetfulness. Now in the conspiracy theory world, people think that we've switched dimensions. There's switching of dimensions talked about. There's something, CERN fucked something up. The world did end in 2012. You know, 2012 is where things like actually became real noticeable.
Yeah, things are the little changes started. Anyways, hello, Cowgirl, Wyoming. How are you? She said hello, my friends, which I was like, oh, that's very nice.
Mandela died December 5th, 2013, according to
early 2000s.
Yeah, So, the weird thing is, and this was the newest one Marco brought up last night, and everyone, we basically all lost our mind collectively, was that the events that take place in the city of Agrabah in the movie Aladdin take place in China. And you're like, I'm sorry, what? Huh? Hmm? Huh?
The Arabian Nights, the whole song, the whole Arabian Night. Yeah, that's all Chinese. It should have been ching chang chong. I'm being
One step in front of the bad guy.
so.
No, hey, I was like, that's some crazy shit. That's crazy shit.
And it not only touches religion, because I mean, on my end, like me and Ricky did a show of maybe 5-6 years back. I tested something because I started seeing there was a lady who posted a video on YouTube and she was snapping about the Bible. She said she sent her kids to Sunday school and they came back talking about all this sex in the Bible, and it was damn near written porn in the Bible. So she was like, whoa, wait a minute. So, I mean, and this Catholic lady, mad conservative, whatever, she starts going through and apparently, and she's like, where did this come from? This was never in the Bible. So I started looking it up because I don't remember that shit. I'm Puerto Rican and Italian Catholic. I mean, that's damn near Irish. So
I can explain that. I can explain it. So also, hello, Victoria. So I'll tell you why is because being Catholic means that you're told what is in the Bible, okay? And there are sermons about the Bible, but you don't have to. Well,
I
most
read
people
the fuck out of the Bible. Mom made me read the Bible. She read me the fucking Bible. I was like kind of like Carrie. Remember Carrie, the movie Carrie, where the chick fucking
the Bible is full of. Hey, the Bible is full of smut. Okay, I'll tell you that right now.
Well, see, that sent me down the rabbit hole on the Bible thing, though. And what I also found out in the Bible now, first of all, there was never aliens in the Bible. Never. There was never aliens in the Bible. They didn't even bring up the Anunnaki. They only said Nephilim. Not illegal aliens, not little green men aliens. There's aliens in the Bible. The Queen of fucking England, who there wasn't even in England. The Queen of England is in the fucking Bible. Plane just got shot down over Iraq, KC-3135. No new war. This isn't a new war, dumbass. This is an old war.
Hey, the only way to stop what's happening is to get involved. Whether that be in service or in politics, that's the only. If you want to change things, that's how you change things, and it's horrible. And the system is
everybody wants hope and change, but when it comes down to doing the change part,
how do you do anything without pissing somebody off?
I suggest we piss off an equal amount of people and do this, so nothing ever happens low IQ. So this is the thing, is I think we need to start doing more hate mongering. And I think that will create.
Shit was a lot better when bullying was there. Shit was a lot better when the little bit of racism was just left. It was, we got it to the 90s. We had it at like maybe a 5-10%. And it took a long time for us to get there, but we were all cool with that because it was an equal 5 or 10%. You made fun of the black folks like you made fun of the white folks, like you made fun of the Mexican folks, like you made fun of the Arabs. Hell, we had Sanford and Son and the Jeffersons and shit like that there, where they said honky and they said nigga and they said, spick and cockroaches and all this shit. And everybody thought it was funny.
I'll be honest with you. I still like using the word honky. It's fun. It's a fun word.
I've been working on the whole new racist corner of the comedy set, and I was thinking, what do you call a white girl with a stinky vagina?
What?
Tuna on a cracker.
Oh,
All right,
no.
hold on.
No.
My buddy
What?
Dean is watching the show.
All right, Dean.
Uh,
What are you talking
that
about?
was
Trump is
early
president.
today. It was 2 KC-135s mid-air collision. One crashed in western Iraq, and the other made it into Israel and landed safely, but it squawked 7,700. I don't know what the hell that means.
So basically, once again, we got some ill trained. I don't know if it's the American soldiers or if it's the Israeli soldiers, but this is the second fuck up like this that happened.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
we're fucking taking each other out. that's it.
Yeah.
Friendly fire is fucking up our whole military thing more than the Iranians.
Yeah, that's
kind of like here.
That's a very weird occurrence.
And then, you know, and honestly, as an American, fuck the star people, but as the American, I would like to say, you get one more, motherfucker, and then we start shooting back at you. Fuck you and your fucking little hat. You know.
What? Hold on. So what's a KC? What is it?
KC-135.
What's a plane?
That's the type of a plane. I don't know what kind of plane it is exactly, but
big fucking plane, bro.
It's a cargo plane.
Yeah, and two of them crashed
midair.
Yeah, they hit each other. So
that's not a thing. That's not a thing. Like,
I don't know, man. We've had a lot of dumb fuck pilots over the past couple of years, man. These motherfuckers. We had helicopters just flipping over in fucking Jersey. We had fucking, you know, the helicopter that hit the plane. We had, I mean,
yeah, two tanker planes colliding.
That's like two buses hit each other. That is like two buses.
It's the refueling plane. It's called the Strato tanker.
He said it's a tanker.
And two of them collided. Hey, that's not a thing. Like that, like, nope.
Yeah, somebody's lying. Somebody is definitely lying.
And two like, yeah.
He also puts
and not I guess if we got off the subject from the Mandela effect, I guess something else that apparently nobody wanted to talk about until damn near 3-4 hours after it was done, and a synagogue started getting shot up. There was a fucking mass shooting, or it was an attempted mass shooting down at Old Dominion University. An ROTC, an ex-army, whatever the fuck, who was convicted of sending information over to ISIS back in 2016, went into the school, looked for the ROTC program, and started shooting. And I give much props to them kids. The kids in the ROTC program took the motherfucker out and killed him.
Nice.
2 kids were shot. Nobody talked about that. But 2 hours fucking later, you know, a Star Smurf fucking mushroom got fucking shot up, and everybody's on it. Look, I ain't condoning any of this bullshit on any side, but these were our kids. These were kids at a university.
Yeah.
You know, it's fucking what Thursday. What the fuck are you doing in the Smurf house anyways? You know, you guys ain't got no mats you gotta lay on. You ain't spinning the fucking mushroom around over there. I mean, what the fuck? But either way, it was wrong, and I just think it was wrong that nobody gave a fuck about the kids in fucking at Old Dominion U. But you know, all of a sudden the fucking synagogue in Michigan gets shot up, and
Dean says the synagogue attacker was from Lebanon. Israel killed his kids.
Yeah. Okay. That sounds fair to me. Listen. Okay. So this is the weird shit that, like, when people bring violence to your country for something that's happening in another country between two other countries, that's a problem. Hey, leave that shit at home. Okay. If you want to hate, good. That's where you can go hate them. Well, don't cause that shit here.
And
That's what people aren't doing.
The mental gymnastics that I see a lot of these people with, oh, well, if Trump didn't do this, then none of this would be happening. Stop it right there. Because if Trump didn't do it, Kamala would have. She already said she would have. She said it. She said it plenty of times in interviews. Biden did it. Obama did. Everybody fucking's got their dick print on a wall in the litter box.
Someone's angry. Says, after all the mass shootings caused by Americans, shut the fuck up. Ooh. And then they had the other comment is, I don't know what that means. So
I don't know who Jimmy Myers is, but I feel like that was directed towards me.
It is a very authentic Jimmy Myers from the hood, Yes, Jimmy.
But I mean, everybody has done their bullshit over there in the litter box. They have been a problem forever, just as long as the star people. So I figure, I believe that they should just let them kill each other. It's none of our fucking business.
Dean.
But the fact that people have brought, y'all let for 4 years, and we kept saying, and that was just a talking point. Military age men were being brought over the borders. And they weren't Mexican. Y'all racist motherfuckers. Oh, they're the Mexicans. This is the Mexican. No, the fuck they weren't. I'm wondering where these sleeper cells came from. They just magically popped up. They wouldn't have been here if Trump didn't do anything. Come the fuck on.
Dean brought up the point that it is 100% true. Said 99%. Wait, the media is to blame for 99% of our problems.
Media is responsible for. I mean, that would
dig it a little bit deeper. Wait a second, dude. If you dig it just a little bit deeper, if you
let me finish, let me cook here, bro. Listen, realistically, what that would mean for the media to be causing all the problems would mean that there would be a certain group of people would be in control of all the different media companies, and they would have some sort of wild conspiracy to bring evil results. That's crazy, Dan. That's crazy
every fucking country. That's worse than others.
So basically, if you go in front of CNN with a shovel and you dig deep enough, you're gonna find a star.
Truro Synagogue established in Newport, Rhode Island, 1760. If you don't like it, go back to Britain.
No, Britain is filled with the fucking moss now too.
That's not how that works, bro. Yes, the chicken shits are running scared again, begging the government to save them from the boogeyman. I don't understand that. Who?
I feel like this is some pro sand people.
Oh, I don't even know what they're pro. Even we've had a few people who keep on talking about Iran over Israel and stop fighting Israel's war. I mean, 3 chicken shits right in front of me. Why are you surrounded by chicken shits? I don't understand.
This motherfucker.
3 chicken shits right in front of me. Ooh, are we the chicken shits? Ooh, you got us.
Keyboard commando,
bro. Hey,
keyboard
you know what really pissed me off? If you send me more money, how about that? So you can send me gifts and you can subscribe to my channel. I'd love it. I would hate you. Fucking loser.
Meet me at WRTA downtown, Youngstown, Ohio.
Yeah, in the handicap aisle.
Yep.
Hey Dan, do you have a sticker? Do you have a sticker for your car?
I have a plate, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Do you really? Okay. Cool.
VIP handicap.
Yeah.
Hey, so do you ever have to pay for parking or no?
I don't bitch about it.
I know.
I just do. Sometimes some places don't charge me, some places do.
Yeah, I've been for him. We had to pay fucking 60. What was it? 60? They wanted $80. I chewed the guy down to $60 for parking at a fucking Coliseum. I don't know where the fuck they had me down in Pittsburgh, but I mean, look, the steps were so steep. I had to hold on to Dan and kind of walk him up to the steps.
He's still crying about this shit, and he's making it way more than it really.
Oh no, the fuck I was, dude. If I would have stood up and got bumped, I'd have ended up fucking God knows 100 feet on the ground.
Yeah,
it was like a Roman Coliseum, dude. It was like a Roman fucking Coliseum.
Yeah, I mean the seats were like that, but it wasn't really that.
bro. Okay, you can't do that, Dan. It's like, yeah, no, that didn't happen. I remember it happening. It was crazy.
I remember how
Cocaine's
it
a hell of a
happened.
drug.
Fuck your couch, bro. It's not. Come on,
I
Dan.
didn't almost fall. I just was hanging on for dear life.
No,
And
you
Marco
didn't.
seen that, and he was, kind of tugging at my shirt, making sure that if he let go, I probably would have fell because he's putting that much pressure on,
Hey, if he fell, you were coming with him. That's what he wanted you to know.
pretty much.
I was making sure he didn't fall.
Yeah.
And I could have choked. A little side note for mental health. I could have choked this fucking handicapped motherfucker over here because we had decent seats. We didn't have to go to the top of the fucking Coliseum. But no, he sees some fucking cunt in a wheelchair and decides to trade seats out. So we get stuck in the fucking beyond nosebleed section. I was like, look at it. I'm looking down at her. She looks like a fucking ant on wheels. And I'm like, that's our seats, you dirty motherfucker. I don't believe I can.
Hold on, Dan. That's a very generous, thoughtful thing. What were you making up for? Did you hit somebody with your car or something? You hit a pedestrian? What happened? What are you trying to account for?
Down in Georgia.
Well,
Was that in Georgia?
What are we doing, Georgia?
Was that down in Georgia?
What?
When you did man, two bikers, and I'm talking bicycles, not bikers.
Oh.
Just
Th-
came
those
out
are-
of
those
nowhere.
are-
That was
Hey,
Cleveland.
those are
That
called
was in Cleveland.
cyclists. Those are called cyclists.
No.
Okay.
That was up in Cleveland, and there's two fucking kids on like those 50cc little fucking, what do you call bikes?
No, I feel like you almost hit two other kids.
No, motherfucker hit me.
These
Those
were
are two separate occasions.
yeah,
Yeah.
because these didn't make contact, but you almost took them off the road, and they were.
Oh, then
they
we're
were
talking about a
bicycles.
different occasion, and I don't remember.
Yeah, it
that
was
one.
a totally different occasion.
I just remember
not-
Cleveland,
That's
those
not good.
fucking dumbasses that try to go around.
Or
Turning left.
it was a night, me, him, and these two younger kids, Jordan and Bubba James, and we were headed out to fucking one of the shows, and he didn't tell nobody his doctor was fucking with his meds.
So that's nice.
So we're driving. I'm getting stoned as usual. The kids are in the
Mhm.
back. We're on our way. All of a sudden, we're just in the field. We're just in the field driving towards a swing set.
It's an ATV. I had to, I had
And
to
then he
fix
acted
it.
like nothing happened. Like he like right before we got to, we were like maybe 5 foot away from the swing set, and he whipped it around into the gravel parking lot and just stopped there for a minute. And we're just looking at him like, dude,
Why are
what
we?
you
What are we doing?
doing?
Like
I don't know,
at the same time, swings. Who doesn't like swings? Come on. Those are the funnest fucking things.
I should have
Especially
just
when you
got
get
out.
real high and people get freaked out.
I should have
Hey,
just got out and started swinging on the swings. Fuck it.
Hey,
It would have made more sense. It would have made more sense. So getting back to what we were originally talking about, this Mandela effect, because I mean a lot of it does fuck with people. And it's all over the country. And it's not just in Bibles, it's in movies a lot. It's like Dino, you're a Star Wars fan.
I am.
What is one of the most favorite phrases besides "May the Force be with you"? Which was never said by Obi-Wan. Just to let you know. What's one of the other most common phrases that come out of that movie?
Misa horny?
No,
He's done a bad thing. No,
Misa horny.
that was one of the prequels.
Luke, I am your father, which is of course incorrect.
Yeah, Luke, I am your father never was said.
Nope. Yeah, which is like what? Yeah.
I mean, other movies have made fun of that part. Tommy Boy.
Yeah.
Remember when he's staring into the fan? Luke, I am your father.
Yeah, it's very much a weird thing, and I don't know. I don't.
He says it
I
when
don't
he's holding
understand
on to him. It's when he cuts off his
No.
hand.
He says,
Oh.
"No, I am your father."
Yeah.
Now, in this dimension, in this realm, he says, "No, I am your father." Just like here's another one. What colors in the original Star Wars? What color was C-3PO's legs?
Gold.
Nope.
Or silver.
Nope.
One is red.
One
One's
is
gold and
gold.
silver.
One is gold and one is silver. Now,
Yeah.
when I was growing up, C3PO had both blings on both legs.
Yeah, that's what I remember. And I was like, huh, all right. That's weird. And I'm
They
like,
might
that
have
doesn't-
changed it when
No, it was never that way.
because wasn't CP3O built by Anakin?
Yep.
which, yeah, that's weird.
Yeah, because Vader. This is something that kid worked on for years, and Vader didn't realize C3PO when he got older, and he was with
It-
Luke.
Yeah, it's kind of weird.
He lost his
there's a
hair and he
few-
lost his common sense at the same time.
The Fruit of the Loom shit, because I wear Fruit of the
Like the
Loom. I used to wear Fruit
cornucopia?
of the Loom. Yeah, that I'm like,
And what is
I'm
it?
like, fuck. Do I? So
Do you
Fruit of the
remember
Loom
what
has
the Fruit of
push
the
loaf-
Loom emblem look like?
So it's
It
supposed
was
to.
it
Wait,
was
let's see
the
if Dan knows.
harvest. It was the harvest. What do you
Yeah,
call it?
well, but can you describe? Just it was like fruits, vegetables, anything else?
It was all fruits.
And it was a cornucopia, right? Like the
Yeah,
thingy
Yeah. No. The cornucopia never existed.
never existed. That's what they're saying.
See,
Yeah.
this is why this was perfect for mental health. Look at his, like you
I-
can see
I
his
call
brain
bullshit.
melting right now.
Okay.
I call bullshit.
Okay, do you know who Curious George is?
He's the monkey with the guy with the tall
Yellow
guy
hat.
with the big yellow hat.
Right? Does the monkey have a tail?
Yeah.
I
Nope.
remember the tail too.
I remember the tail.
on that monkey.
Bullshit. It's on the motherfucking cover. I can see it fucking clear as day. Big yellow cover.
Hanging
and
with his tail.
guy. It's like got a white.
Now,
like a white
here's one. Here's one for you because for your old timer there. Berenstein Bears. You remember them?
yeah.
Okay. Now, was it Berenstein like the Star People, or was it Berenstain like a stain on your fucking sheets,
Berenstein Bears.
like the Star People?
Yeah.
No, never. It's Berenstain.
Which
It-
doesn't
that-
make any sense.
That kind of makes sense to me if I start to play the song in my head. That, yeah, it that does make sense.
No,
No,
it don't.
Bears,
It
Hey.
doesn't at
Bears,
all.
Listen,
Berenstain Bears.
listen.
I remember I read them fucking stories to my kids, man. My mom read me them stories. I remember when
Yeah.
there was Berenstein Bear Country at Jaga Lake.
Well, that was because it was in Spanish. It
No.
changed it a little bit.
Does not change it.
There's no bears in
Doesn't
Puerto
change
Rico.
it.
Chupacabra.
So they have the
Oh,
chupacabra, Berenstain chupacabra.
Hey, the Monopoly Man. Do you remember
Yeah.
him? What does his face look like?
He has a monocle, bald.
He does not have a monocle.
Bullshit.
Hey,
I played the fucking game. It's bullshit.
Yeah, look it up. And Jessica Fort, Sesame Street didn't have it wasn't a intro to Sesame Street that had the pinball game, but it was the
Oh.
pinball game. I remember the
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
I played
7,
that song at my
11,
right.
12.
I played it at my wedding. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Do, 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 do. Yeah. It's actually, if you listen to the whole song, it's actually longer. It is a great song. Like you listen to it, you're like, man, this fucking damn.
Phenomena.
Do,
Have you guys seen there's a mashup of Muppets doing Beastie Boys songs?
No.
No, I gotta check it out.
And it's some of the greatest things you'll ever watch. Because it's just it. The weird thing is,
Oh, wait,
like,
did you send me that? Now that you say it,
No.
did you send me that by some chance?
I'm gonna have to look it up.
I think
And I'll
I
send it to
seen
both
it.
of you.
I don't remember who sent it to me. I think somebody did send me that. Now that I think about it.
So here's another one. Do you remember this phrase coming out of Dorothy's mouth? I don't think we're in Kansas anymore.
Yes.
No.
Let me guess. She was. I don't think we're in Toto anymore.
No, it's just
Or
she's
Toto's in me anymore.
I probably have seen that movie once, and I don't remember. I'll be honest with you.
It was right when
Didn't
they
it
the
start
fucking
showing a pinball game back in the day? Yeah, no, it has a pinball game. The pinball game is that it's the video for that song. The 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
And where the fuck are you watching Fraggle Rock? I haven't seen Fraggle Rock in ever. That was my shit.
Oh, it's still they still have videos for it. It's all
You know they
cartoons.
just just put out a new season of the Muppet Show on Netflix, hey?
Oh, I'm pretty sure they probably woke it all up.
I'm not sure if they gated it up. Also, you know Tim Curry?
How can you gate it up any more than it already was? Bert and Ernie, come on now.
Mhm.
That was Sesame Street.
Yeah.
They're all Muppets.
And that Sesame Street was definitely a little gay.
They're all
Not
Muppets.
excessively gay. Hey, you know what though? You know what? They everyone was different and everybody was okay. You know? But you didn't have fucking weird shit. That's
So
right on. Yeah.
here's an old one. I never watched this movie, but I know this phrase is from the movie because it was so famous to I guess it was just so famous, period. But in Casablanca, does Humphrey Bogart say, "Play it again, Sam"?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I'll be honest with you. I've only seen Franklin, my dear. I don't give a damn.
No, that's the house that burnt up with the mammy and all that shit. That was a
No idea.
Casablanca.
All right.
Like,
Fuck do I care.
Gone with the Wind. That's what it was.
Gone.
That's
Oh
that.
yeah.
Well, apparently, Casablanca. That to me, I remember. It's "Play it again, Sam." Bugs Bunny used to always fucking say that.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah. The phrase didn't have that. Wasn't. Nope.
I have the entire collection on DVD. Hey, you know what? I wish I gotta go buy a DVD player because I don't have one. I kind of want to get like a VHS DVD player, like with a whole, so I can copy things over. Because man, I have DVDs and I have no way to play them. I don't even have a DVD player on my computer.
You don't have a disk drive. Well, I got an older computer. I keep an older computer and just put memory in it just so I could have the disk drives and shit.
I had a buddy make it, and he was like, "Oh, yeah, it doesn't have a disk drive." I'm like, "Why not?" He's like, "Oh, you don't need it anymore." I'm like, "All right."
I fucking spent thousands of dollars on DVDs and Blu-rays, and now all of a sudden, no, you don't need them no more.
Yeah.
So do you remember the movie Jaws?
Yes.
Do you remember what one of the most famous phrases from the original movie Jaws was?
We're gonna need a bigger boat.
There's a big fucking fish.
Yeah. We're gonna need another boat. A bigger
another boat. A bigger boat.
A bigger boat. It wasn't said regardless.
Get the fuck out, for real?
Mm-hmm. With an unnerving amount of blood in the water and an increasingly unavailable evidence that a massive great white shark is to blame, Quint Brody and Hooper set out to the sea to hunt the man-eating menace. On a bright sunny day, Brody Schneider hucks a chum line off of the side of Quint's boat, named Orca, in hopes to attract the creature. With cigarette dangling lazily between his lips, Brody adamantly scoops the guts and viscera overboard. That don't sound right. Then, wouldn't you know it, the massive shark makes an appearance, startling Brody. And let's be fair, backing away towards the cabin, eyes blinking with blinkingly crimson water, Brody approaches Quint. After sweaty pause, Brody quacks wise, "You're going to need a bigger boat." While a misremembered pronoun might not sound much like a difference, the subtitles and the collective misremembering of Brody's iconic line is interesting, and it plays. Brody's quip implies that he and the boys are a team. The Orca is their boat. However, there are subtitles in Schneider's actual delivery that feel a lot more barbed and icy. You're going to need another boat. So it's in one, apparently, he says, you're going to need another boat, but we remember we're going to need another boat.
Huh.
Or bigger
I think
boat.
I remember you're going to need a bigger boat. That's what I remember him saying.
I think I remember yours too.
Yeah. I don't know. See, I don't know. I fall on both ends of these things, and I'm like, that's weird. I'm like, because some of them I'm like, yep, that's accurate, and then other people no, like, okay, does where okay, Waldo from Where's Waldo, apparently has a cane.
See,
Like,
I
when the fuck
didn't
did that
know
happen?
he permanently had a cane.
No, that was the Monopoly guy.
I've seen him with the cane. I've seen him with a fucking ladder. I've seen him with fucking,
Yeah. So, like, yeah, but
How come nobody else can find Waldo, but you're seeing him with all this shit? Fuck, Marco.
I got my
Marco has a lot of spare time on the toilet, and he has a book there, and he's just, where's Waldo? That's every time.
No, I know where Waldo
Yeah,
is.
I remember. Yeah.
Waldo's in fucking Marco's basement somewhere.
I mean, that happens.
No, I don't keep believing.
What?
Some of them are some odd ones, right? Like the let me see here.
So do you remember what the Field of Dreams one was?
No. Which one? What happened with Field of Dreams?
What was the phrase from there?
If you build it, they will come.
No. If you build it, he will come. Which don't make sense because a whole fucking baseball team comes.
That
don't make sense at all, does it?
No. It's very confused. Mercury has been in too many different realms. I mean, that's fairly accurate.
Yep. Your husband was with me quite a few times, or boyfriend, whatever Millie is to you.
Bro, that I don't like that. That's weird.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. You know, that's why I picked the Mandela effect for the topic of the show, because you know that does like what your brain remembers, and now you got your second guessing. You know, it's like looking at your cat. Am I alive?
Yeah,
motherfucker, you're not talking to me right now.
Yeah, he's a bastard cat. That's why, fucking guy. Yeah, no, I don't like. That's the weird thing about these is you're saying, going, hey, do I remember it wrong? And then you're like, so one of them is the Volkswagen symbol.
Oh, dude, the car ones fuck me up because I'm an old time. Like I'm a car guy, like old school ones.
Yeah.
The Volkswagen symbol, the Ford symbol, the little
Ford
dick hanging off the Ford thing.
Yeah. Yeah. Weird. And I'm like, I don't.
And then you want to see some old timers start snapping. You go to a bar full of old timer car guys, and you tell them, you know, shit is like this.
That's weird. Sorry. Nah, no Millie, no more. Which sounds like a great song.
Girl, you know it's true. Good girl. Ooh, ooh, ooh.
Marco,
no Millie for you.
You're not going with me on Friday, Marco. And if you do, you just ain't singing.
Shit, I bet you I'll sing you after two fucking it'll take me two drinks, which is 4 shots of Jack and 2 beers.
Nah.
Yeah.
4 shots of Jack and 2 beers. Oh yeah,
you ain't getting up there and singing La Bamba either.
I would actually
motherfucker. That's the bad thing.
Oh, you know what you gotta do is sing Tequila.
You know what? Somebody actually did that. It's only like 1 word.
Yeah, it's a very fun song.
You know what? Tequila is more of a dance than the karaoke song. You got to karaoke dance to that shit. So you got to get your ass up on the table, Dan, and start.
I wouldn't. I'm not gonna Pee Wee Herman. Get the fuck out of here. I used to have to drive a Cornet.
I'm disabled, not retarded.
What is this? I used to have to drive a Cornet, and I hated it.
I don't remember. I'm like trying to picture a cornet, and I don't remember it very fondly.
They even changed the name of Fruit Loops, which I was like, That's not right. It bothers me.
No, this is weird.
I don't know. There's too much.
So
There's too much. Like this is the thing though too, and it like the reason we bring it up for mental health is specifically because like a lot. We've said it. I've been saying it very often. I probably say it more than once a day. Is I am not smart enough for this many people to be dumber than me. It's that
Right.
simple. And at this point, I just assume I'm taking crazy pills. Like this is why, like every day, I more and more believe I'm actually dead right now. This is just
That's a theory. That's a theory. There's
Yeah,
also a theory that like everything that's happening right now is not happening like to you guys. Like there's a frame of thinking and you know a group of people who believe that whatever is going on, I'm making it up as I go. And you and Dan are just playable characters like in the video game. Now and they call it something like the what is it, the neighbor thing where you never see your neighbors go grocery shopping. The only time you see your neighbors go grocery shopping is if you interact with them or whatever.
Yeah. So I've seen my both neighbors on both sides bring home groceries. And I'm like, okay.
Yeah, so have I. So I've seen them feed their cats, their animals, and I made sure I stayed away. I didn't want to be involved.
Yeah. So also a Dodge Cornet. What year was it? Because I'm looking at one from 1970 and it was gorgeous. Kind of like we're in the Matrix. Yeah. This is so okay, just Jessica, so you understand. Back in November, I actually drove down to Cleveland and I was telling Marco how just before that I took a bunch of mushrooms and I thought I'd died. And everything got really weird from that point on. It's gotten to the point where now I'm like, I may actually be dead, and I don't know that like weird. I don't know. It's weird. And I'm I need to take mushrooms.
If that's the case, I'm happy to share hell with you.
No, I mean, it's not. I still have lots of Lego. I got cool stuff.
He can visit. He visits.
Yeah.
Every once in a while, you know, hell has no borders, I guess.
You just need a passport. I got my new passport and everything. I'm good. Yeah, I'm good for. I think I got a 10-year one. But yeah,
so this one here, I
just hate driving it. I think it was a 68 and 1968.
Yeah, that wasn't a bad car.
Ooh, yeah. Did it have power steering? Because that would be the breaking point. Like, I have no problem with that. My wife could not drive that. But yeah, that's a sweet ride. Yeah, I just hate driving it. Oh yeah, because that's big like a boat. You had to deploy a sail when you wanted to make a left turn. Just yeah, ridiculous.
That good old leaded gas.
You could spit in it too. It'll burn it out. It's fine. I do ketamine therapy, and it has been extremely helpful for my mental health. Oh yeah, no, I've heard ketamine is pretty good. I prefer LSD and mushrooms. I've never tried ketamine, but whatever. Hey, whatever floats your boat. Yeah, realistically, I think you just need time to reset things. I think that's the important part. You know?
Yeah, I stick to my bud because everything else, nobody ever has enough for me.
I do.
You're a weird circumstance though, right? Like you don't hallucinate when you take mushrooms, which is gay. And
I do energy, water, and Viagra.
Energy, water, and Viagra. Oh, Dan is trying to give himself a heart attack. That's nice.
No, you figure with his leg, you need that extra support. If he falls over, he hits a stiff dick. You don't hit his face.
The kickstand, the fucking kickstand.
Okay, Jessica said no. It didn't have power steering. Just so long. Oh yeah, it's so long. I had a 1973 Cutlass Supreme. It had a big block 350 in it, but it had room that you could put the 422 in it. And bro, it was so awesome. And I had to junk it because I had nowhere to put it. And it was such a fucking, and it had bucket seats that you press the button and they turned and you could just get out. And I was like, oh, it's the perfect fat guy seat. It is the best fat guy seat you'll ever experience in your life.
The two biggest cars I ever had, I had a 77 Mercury. That was big. And I had a 77 LeSabre. The LeSabre was a little bit smaller than the Mercury, but they were
Which Mercury? Marquis?
No, it wasn't the Grand Marquis. It was
There's the Capri, the Comet, Cougar,
Cougar.
Montego, Cougar.
One of the first cars I drove when I was
Dude, and the shocks were bad, so every time you hit a bump, it was like
bro, that's like fucking 27 feet of car. Like, it's gorgeous. Like, let's be very clear. That is a gorgeous fucking animal, right? Bro, they even have a picture in red, and I'm like, I'd fuck the shit out of that car. Yeah.
I had a gray one. It was pretty as fuck, and I gave it to my first kid's mom because we split up, but she didn't have a car to do whatever. So I was just like, here, just take the car, and she let the motherfucker get towed away.
Oh. What?
Yeah,
Hold on.
fucking dumb cunt.
Let me see if I can pull this thing up. Maybe you can zoom in. You can see right here. That like that gray.
Mine was the gunmetal gray, and
Like
mine actually looked like the top blue one, but in gray.
Like that.
Yeah.
That's hot. Jesus Christ.
Do you know you Puerto Rican too?
No, but I love cars. I love cars. Here, I'll pull up.
Dude, you know what? Speaking of, I'm glad you brought that up. I don't know why it clicked. Me and my son were talking about these Mandela effect, and I told him about, that we were going to do the show and that you're from Canada and shit. And he looked up, what was it? There's an island. Well, I got to call. Wait a minute.
Here, I'll show you the car that I almost had.
I had an 80 Parisian.
Is it
the first car like I drove?
What was the
Parisian?
What was the island that we thought was an island in Canada, and it's not an island; it's a peninsula.
Alaska,
Columbia,
Alaska.
No, it
British
was
Columbia.
where I've grown up out to this day. I was gonna ask. That's the reason why I'm
what's
bringing
up
it
around
up.
British Columbia? All the way on the east. What's all the way on the east coast?
No.
Newfoundland, Nova Scotia, New Brunswick, PEI.
I know what you're talking about, and it was on that. Do you have a British Columbia?
Yeah, so that's the car.
That looks like.
But dude, my buddy who just passed away a few months ago, man, he had one of those, but it with hydraulics in it.
Oh, I would have done that.
Dude, that bitch used to bounce like crazy, dude. J Hud's fucking Pontiac was fucking hell.
Bro. Oh, yeah. No, I really enjoy cars. Dan.
No, that's like if you you gotta go down to Cuba then after we're done bombing them. If there's any cars left over, they got nice ass cars over in Cuba.
I've been to Cuba. It sucks. It sucks there. Just everyone's so poor, and then they're like, "I'm poor," and you're like, "Yeah, I know." Don't
that Chevy that you got immaculate and running like it's a brand new car is worth fucking a house.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Did you say Puerto Rico or Cuba? Because I've been to Cuba. I haven't been to Puerto Rico.
One of them had
Puerto Rico.
They have all these old cars.
Toyotas. Puerto Rico's a lot of Toyotas.
Then it has to be Cuba.
Cuba has a lot of old cars, but they are kept together with hopes and dreams. Like,
for real, like from what I was always told, they had like Chevys from like the 50s there, but they were kept together. They looked like they were showroom floor.
So, but like for a while, and then it just became harder and harder to get parts, and harder to maintain and stuff like that. So, like, you have a Frankenstein in a lot of situations. Right, because a lot of them use it.
Were back in the day, man. My
maybe.
I got a 49 International with a 68 Camaro motor in it, and fucking 90s fucking dropped lowrider rims.
Crystal says, "Happy thrilling Thursdays, fellas. Happy thrilling Thursday to you too." I don't know why I can't say a tongue twister.
Howdy. Nova Scotia. Is that an island or is that a peninsula? Don't look at the Googles. Don't look at the Googles. You live in Canada.
Nova Scotia is a peninsula.
See, I was always brought up it was an island, dude.
But I thought there was an island out there.
Yeah, there's PEI. Let me pull it up because it's been some time.
All right, thank you. That's what I wanted.
There. Come on.
And then you know the number of
Scotia.
continents.
Yeah, no. Yeah. Sorry, what were you gonna say?
I said, and do you know the number of continents have changed?
Oh yeah, there's the new one in Australia, right?
There's Oceania.
Yeah. Which that's gay.
Yeah, I've never heard of Oceania.
So you go from Quebec, you go to New Brunswick, then Nova Scotia, but there is an island, and that's Prince Edward Island, and then there's another island which is St. John, which is part of Newfoundland.
See, I wouldn't be going to any island that has Saint in front of it for a while.
Oh, well, so like up there, it used to be a trade route, right, for travelers, because you would travel to there, and then you would go to Europe from there. That's what you did, and then they no longer needed it, so it just. But it's a fun place to visit. I've heard. I've never been.
I thought it was odd. Like I said, my son was looking up Canadian geography, Mandela effect shit, and my son's just a bunch of rabbit hole fucking diggers.
I'll be honest with you. In grade 7, our French teacher came to substitute for our geography class and tried convincing us that a province was shaped a different way, and we were all losing our minds. And she was like, "You guys are all wrong." We're like, "What are you talking about?" And we're like, "That's not how it is." She's like, "That's how it's shaped." And you're like, "No, it's not." And it was like our province. Like, it wasn't even another province. It was our own province, how she was trying to draw it. And she's like, it was horrible. And
I was like, "Do you have aerial cartography to back up your statement there?"
She was French, and she would make sure you pronounce shit. And she had a mouth that made the Joker's mouth look small. It was from ear to ear, and she was Mrs. Scott, horrible human being, just absolute dog shit of a person. But
I hope she's dead.
Oh yeah, she was probably 45.
Because I feel
like
bad.
she aged like milk. I'll tell you that. So she was probably 45 when I was in her class, and then I was grade 7 and grade 8. Oh, did I see her for grade 8? I don't remember. So I was 13. So
how old now?
45.
So
she'd be definitely in her 70s. Yeah.
Yeah, she's probably in some French villa with some sand smurf, making fucking BB or whatever.
No, that lady was rotten. It was rotten to the core. If anything, she's hooking where the old hooker goes. It's just
So here's another Mandela effect that we should all know. What did the witch or the evil queen say in Cinderella when she looked into the mirror?
Mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the fairest of them all?
Yeah.
What do you think, Dino?
Yeah, who's the fairest of them all?
It's not mirror, mirror on the wall. It's magic mirror on the wall.
Yeah. I can see that. Magic mirror on the wall.
Yeah, do you remember that? Because I remember mirror, mirror on the wall.
Now wait.
Like Dan did.
Now wait.
Yeah.
You've acted before, right, Marco?
Yeah.
Now you know the script they put in front of you isn't always what they say on screen.
Right.
Not
but-
just, well, I'll tell you what. Okay, listen, for copyright reasons, I think that I've heard Mirror Mirror on the Wall, who's the fairest on the wall, when people were imitating that kind of stuff. So the flip side is that I've heard it in the movie itself maybe twice, and both times before the age of 7. So I've heard it more in like fake spoof
in
videos
parody
and stuff like
or
that.
satire.
Right, where people can't say magic mirror on the wall, who's the fairest on the wall. They have to say mirror, mirror on the wall. Why? Because the same reason that for fucking 10 years nobody could sing happy birthday in a fucking Chili's. It's copyrighted, yeah. You can't sing it. You gotta make up your own song. It's a
Who
team
said
building
that?
experience.
I
I see you in
could-
fucking hell.
I could understand that, but there are thousands of people who remember Mirror Mirror. That's the whole point
Yeah.
of the Mandela effect. Like you could tear apart your own, thinking, did I remember this wrong? Did I this or that? And that'd be
Yeah.
fine. And if there was like 2, maybe 3 other people, that would be fine. And we all had different, and then you can still compare, and you still shouldn't be the same memory or whatever. But when you got thousands of people with the same fucking memory, just like I personally remember the movie Shazam with Sinbad, the actor Sinbad. That movie has never existed. That's one of a real big Mandela effect, because people, there's stuff called residue. Every once in a while, you'll see something that's old or whatever that is the way that you remember it. And
Yeah, but it's not actually like
supposedly
that.
there's copies of Shazam still floating around. Not now, mind you, Sinbad even came out and said it never happened. But then he put out a April Fool's type joke, and it was like a whole fucking like trailer for Shazam, and it had like Polybius the game in the background, and it had like different other Mandela effects
Yeah.
just to play on it to fuck with people.
Which,
Tell the difference, like from 50 or 60-year-old Sinbad to Sinbad in his late 20s doing the movie Shazam.
So I have zero recollection of Shazam.
Everybody
I thought that
says
was
now,
Shaq.
when people, people, when they try to say when they try to explain, they said, no, you're remembering Kazam with Shaq. No, I'm remembering Shazam with Sinbad.
Which, so this is the thing is too, like I remember around the same time where like knowing, because I'm a comic book retard, like I'm like, oh yeah, you can't use Shazam. Yeah, Kazam. Yeah, okay, makes sense.
Well, see,
Right?
that
That was
talking about is Mr. Marvel,
Captain Marvel.
Captain Marvel, yeah.
Yeah.
And they changed his name.
What's up, Bill?
And but yeah, that was the whole thing, right? So like I don't remember Shazam with Sinbad. Also, I was never a fan of Sinbad's acting acumen. I was more
Sinbad
of
was
his,
great for like he was a great kids comedian. He did a lot of kids.
yeah. Well, when he did like Def Jam and stuff, then it got, all Bob Saggety. But it's funny.
Sinbad, he had Jingle All the Way with Arnold Schwarzenegger. He had the other one where he was stuck in the house and he was like he was trying to make it back to wherever. There was a few of them that were pretty good.
Yeah, it's just he's no Medea. Let's just.
Well, he was the Medea of that era. Yeah. He was the Medea, Kevin Hart, whatever the commercial,
Yeah, he put his fucking name on anything. He didn't give a shit. Yeah. That's funny. Yeah, well, I don't know. What's one that really bothers you?
I guess, and you gotta look it up because it gets a little technical. This is more of science. I remember we were on one of the legs of our universe, our galaxy. Like our galaxy almost looked like when you put it on paper, it almost looked like a squid almost. There
Yep.
was the,
It was
supposedly a black hole in the center. And we were on one of the outer legs. I forget what the number, like they're each numbered, they're each identifiable. But we were on one of the outer ones. And we
Right.
were, you know, in a particular area. And now we are on one of the we're over and down towards the black hole. And now everybody says, well, space is expanding. Well, if space is expanding, then we'd be further the fuck out, not closer to the black hole.
Not necessarily, depending upon everything spins.
Right. So that's centrifugal. So we're going
Now, no.
It's not a drain going into the black hole.
Oh my god. It's
hold on.
on an
What's your-
axis. You don't know, like it's an
what are you
elliptical
saying,
axis.
Marco? What are
Do
you
you-
saying?
Do you see in the position of where we're supposed to be in the galaxy and now in the leg of the galaxy, like there?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So we were further out because that's closer to the center, isn't it?
Yes.
Okay. We were further out away from the center.
I can pull the picture up. Give me 1 second here.
And
Like-
this is the one that fucks me up the most. Because I remember I loved science when I was in school and as a kid. And I remember seeing this and I'm like, this is no fucking way. We couldn't the planet couldn't have just moved. Like the planet couldn't have just
So that's where I see it.
right.
That's
we
what it's
were-
saying. That's where,
We were more like up on the edge of what is that? The outer edge there.
up. So Scotum Centaurus arm. This one.
Yeah, we were up
okay.
towards maybe the center or maybe a little bit towards the end of that one.
Of Scutum. Okay. Yeah. Because
And
Scutum-
now you see where we're at now.
all the way down.
Right.
So
Now again, what I was trying to say to Dan, we were, we're the big excuse a lot of people like to say about this is that the universe is expanding. Well, again, if the universe is expanding, we are coming away from the center. The only way we would go towards the center is if the pull of whatever was stronger in the center of that fucking black hole, which is supposedly a black hole. So, if it's expanding, then we'd be out further. If it's retracting, then we would go more towards the center.
hmm,
So now are we fucking, is the earth collapsing on it? Is the universe collapsing on itself? Or did we actually move in the fucking timeline or universe or dimension? And that's why we got these fucked up Mandela effects.
hmm,
And now
interesting. Let me see here.
these is the whole
Yeah, maybe.
the whole solar system on a separate axis. Do you understand what I'm trying to say when I say that?
Each thing that there's all kind of we're in the Milky Way. Well, the one leg of the Milky Way is just the leg of the Milky Way. There's a shit ton of other fucking
But
ways.
what I'm saying is,
the scrotum arm that I think we were on to begin with, and now we're on. We went from the scrotum to the taint, pretty much.
if it's on an axis, it could go around and then, like, say,
Yeah,
500
kind of.
years from now, it'll set out on the outside, and then another 500 years from that, it'll be closer, but on the other side of that. Does that make sense to you? What I'm
Yeah,
trying
but
to
it would
say?
be further out as that went. The only way it would be closer is if it was spinning inwards towards the black hole.
If its axis is elliptical, it's going to be closer for so many hundred years or whatever. As it goes back out, it goes farther away.
Yeah, but we're not elliptical. That's the whole theory of Nibiru.
That's what we
Nibiru
are.
every 3,600 years. It's on an elliptical axis, and that's why it goes this way. And they're afraid that if that fucking comes in contact with us, we're fucked.
You know what a
supposed to be
gyroscope
called-
is, right?
Yes.
Like, it's several different axes all
Listen.
going around each other.
Right.
I just-
But
I just-
here, if you spin a gyroscope, no matter how much it wobbled, you spin that fucker and you drop some water on it, the water's spreading out. It ain't sucking in towards the center.
Correct. Mankind has not been able to duplicate gravity. Right? It's not a thing.
So
We're not there yet.
vacuum of space does not is the center of our galaxy is not the center of the vacuum of space. Therefore, the vacuum of space is outside of us, and we are stuck in the vacuum of space. So the vacuum of space is pulling out of the black hole, if that's possible, which would mean anything in its way would come outward more, not go in. The only way that would happen is if that fucking black hole is the center of the universe and the galaxies are just sucking in.
What's an OFU?
I don't know.
I think that's
I think it's supposed to be UFO.
night classes for teenage trailer park pregnant girls.
It sounds like an afterthought to me. Oh, fuck you.
And then he said scrotum arm. If there's an arm growing out your scrotum, there's something wrong. I mean, or something right. You know, just saying.
Yeah, if you can
is that
imagine
a
just
boot-
being able to
Is that a poop baby?
scratch your balls
wanna-
like right there.
I want to shout out to Marco for thank you for bringing this up. So, because you have now ruined my evening, I am going to spend all my time focusing on this. So go fuck yourself. Thank you for that. And also, we're over time, you sons of bitches. Anyway,
happy mental health.
yeah, hey, I
Dude,
feel great, everyone.
Dude, look into some of the Australian ones, because the people in Australia take that shit fucking seriously. They like these people snap when they're fucking watching it. Like, no, Vegemite wasn't spelled that way. I was like, dude, calm the fuck down.
They're angry folk. They're angry folk. All right.
They're not allowed guns. That's why.
Anyways, I'm going to be back on Sunday, everyone, with Generation Dan, and then Monday for Morning Motivational Rant, and then motherfucking Mondays, and then movie night. Do we know what we're watching for movie night? Have we? Dan, did you said something?
I didn't say shit.
You son of a bitch.
Which way you want to go with it? I'll pick the movie, but you pick the genre. You want to go horror? You want to go comedy? You want to go martial arts? Which way you want to go with it?
Let's find some old kung fu movies. Let's do that. I could go for a good kung fu movie.
Enter the Dragon.
No, we want a real old like something that the
No.
Wu-Tang Clan will watch.
Call them.
Yeah.
They're
There's
from-
a whole bunch on Tubi. There's a whole bunch on Netflix as well. So it's very good. We'll find something.
Yeah, I'll try to pick a Tarantino-ish one. A lot of blood.
That's most of them. I just like the kung fu ones, so it's okay. Whatever. I'm good with all of them. All right, everybody. Have a great night.
Yep. Be
And
safe.
Take care.
And it's like